Sup friends, welcome to another week in review here at Popcultcha, and I'm Andy, and this is an exciting episode because it's just me, but wait a minute, no it isn't, because we got our regular ensemble of co-hosts. We got Bianca, we got Jess, we got Luke, and we got Blake behind the camera, and we got an awesome amount of cool things to show you this week, but we do have some prizes we're going to be giving away. Now if you haven't tuned in before, week in review is just essentially cool new things coming to the warehouse, and we show you those things, and then we give you a couple of them give a couple of them away to some of our viewers. How do you win a prize? What you need to do is leave a comment on the feed you're watching. Yes, the very feed that is right below you, where people are being like, hey, yay, welcome back. You know, comments.
Yeah.
People are familiar
I
with
say something fun, ask a question, and then maybe if you capture my attention, you'll go on the magic wheel that gets spun later, which earns you a prize.
End of the episode, about an hour. Stay tuned. We're gonna push through. We've got heaps to show you. The prizes we're giving away this week, Bianca, are
this one. This is a very, very cool VHS cover of Jack Skellington on Spiral Mountain, which is absolutely amazing. Ooh. And this Tweedledee and Tweedledum backpack from Loungefly, which is literally just landed. Very, very exciting.
very exciting. So again, if you want to go in the running to win a prize, just leave a comment on the feed. Luke is watching, picking some names, putting them on the wheel. We're going to spin the wheel at the end of the episode. But until then, we've got cool new things to show you, such as some new releases from Loungefly, Bianca.
Sure. Let's talk Loungefly. There is so much Loungefly that has landed this week, and this is only a very small sampling of what has actually come in. So I'm pretty excited. Last week I talked about how Loungefly have put up a new catalogue, including Casper the Friendly Ghost. That's actually landed. So, pretty excited about this. Look, he's translucent and everything. How sick is that? Same with the wallet. He wants to be your friend. Pretty spooky. It's very spooky situations.
They're
So this part glows in the dark, and even the front pocket here is translucent and everything. It's translucent belly, and it's just so cool. And you've got the Let's Be Friends hit on the back there too. So first Casper that Loungefly have ever done. So if you're into this, definitely jump on it quick. I don't expect it's going to last very long. Next up, of course, one of our prizes is the Tweedledee and Tweedledum backpack from Alice in Wonderland. You might remember these two reciting poetry and telling other silly stories and things like that. But very cool.
Don't. Can you recite one of the poems for me, please?
No, because I don't remember them right now, but I know they do it. They talk about oysters.
Yeah, there's a walrus.
Oh, what are they?
A carpenter.
Yeah.
The walrus and the carpenter.
Someone dies, I think.
The oysters
die. Yeah, all the oysters died. Genocide.
All the oyster children died.
It was.
It's awful.
It was animated genocide.
So I don't really want to recite a story about that.
Talk about Casper the Friendly Ghost. How did he become a ghost?
Genocide. Anyway.
Off of genocide and onto these guys. So we've got some cool applique, just bringing the twins forward and everything. Great primary colours that are a bit more muted, so it's like bright without being really in your face bright. Really, really pretty. And we've got a little back hit here of the twins just posing together, having a good old time. Maybe thinking about telling more stories about genocide and stuff. Next up, we have this really cool collection from the TV series Loki. The standout piece is obviously going to be this amazing crossbody bag, which is the exact likeness of Miss Minutes. It's almost like a life-size replica, except you can put stuff in it, which is really, really cool. It's got like embroidery work everywhere, and it's got "Hey y'all" on the back, which I think is a really nice touch. And then we've got a matching wallet here showing what can happen if you try to stray outside the timeline. And a quote on the back here as well.
Is it "Hey y'all"?
It's not. It is "for all time." Always. So they're a very cool collection. And speaking of cool collections, we finally had some Lisa Frank stuff come in. Now, I know Jess is a big fan of Lisa Frank.
Guys, what's Lisa Frank?
Yeah,
Lisa
I feel
Frank
really
was,
out of it.
and then Lisa Frank is an American artist who was really big in the 90s for making things like stationery and bedding and pillows and books and things like that. Very popular.
Manchester,
yes, linen. And just really taking use of bright colours, strange things like an angel cat, unicorns, dolphins, just really in your face stuff whilst using neon colours. So it's very cutesy and just really cool. I really like it.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And this is the first of Lisa Frank that Loungefly has ever done as well. So this is pretty exciting. We've got some iridescent backpacks also on the way that's got like an array of characters and colours. But I just want to point out as well, with this backpack, it has an amazing secret pocket up the top here in the shape of a rainbow.
Like secret pockets.
Yeah.
Secret
Damn.
pockets are great.
Not in the Lisa Frank.
It's tasteful. And also this one I really like as well because it has the what'd you say, enamel? Just
Enamel?
enamel handle of a rainbow, and it's real sturdy Lisa Frank bag. I like it.
You've
Yeah.
been hitting people with.
Now I know Andy's going to like this collection because it's from Coraline.
I'm a big fan of the film Coraline. If you would glance at my Coraline poster and glance back at the back.
So this is modelled after the pink apartments. It's really, really pretty. Glows in the dark as well. Very, very cool.
Hit the lights.
Quickly. They might need
is
a bit
it
of a charge.
the moon?
It's the moon and the windows that glow in the dark.
Ooh, that's a spooky situation.
It is.
Whoa.
Oh no, the lights.
The other mother's coming to get you.
But these are very cool. I really love the colours on these as well. It's just so, so pretty. And yeah, I love it. It's very, very cool. Next up, speaking of colours, we have this Barbie collection. This is based off the Totally Hair Barbie, which I think still reigns as the highest selling Barbie, like, ever.
What was the Totally Hair Barbie?
Totally Hair Barbie was the one that had really, really long hair, like
How long?
down to her feet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did it like grow out, or is that a different toy?
Ew.
I think you're thinking of a different toy.
I think that's
Barbie
a
made
human.
Did
it.
it come with a little tiny brush in it?
Oh, it's not the
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
And you could like style it and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Ooh.
So it was huge. Everybody loved it. So she also wore this like really psychedelic kind of wavy, crazy dress. So this is what that pattern is based off
I was
of.
going to say it doesn't really strike hair to me, but
Well, it's
I
got them on the
understand.
back. That's the Totally Hair Barbie. So the
Oh.
original kind of collection there, including Ken with like a little bit of extra hair.
Yeah, he's got it.
Just a little bit.
He's got it.
I thought that was a middle-aged woman, like just an actual woman.
What, like a Karen or something?
No, I thought it was just like a real live-action human that they put on the back. But it's Ken.
It's Ken.
Yeah.
It's Ken with some swoopy hair,
Mm.
looking pretty Kenish. So that's the Totally Hair Barbie collection. Next up, this is new. Whoops! In the Star Wars universe, this is the High Republic comic cover collection. So I don't know too much about this series.
What is clearly the most famous of all Star Wars canon? I mean, the High Republic. It's so good they had to put a timeline on the back of it to explain exactly where.
So that's the High Republic. I don't know much about it since I wrote about
So
it
it's
a very
just
long time ago.
before everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undetermined how far before everything.
Nice.
There it is.
I think it's like at least the start of most Star Wars things.
Yeah,
from what
well,
I
it wasn't the Lower Republic,
understand.
so.
Anyway, they're really beautifully drawn comics and stuff like that as well, with really interesting characters and that kind of thing. And now there's a Loungefly collection to go with it, which is really, really cool. All right, next up, getting ready for Halloween, we have this Winnie the Pooh Halloween set. So it just features the main characters getting all spooky in their costumes, and these glow in the dark as well, which is very, very exciting. So the moon and the stars all glow in the dark. There's creepy trees, there's jack-o'-lanterns, and it's spooky situations.
They are afoot. Watch out. Everyone be scared. Halloween's coming.
You can't be too scared though, because they all look very adorable
I
in their
know.
costumes.
Lions and lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! There it's because the bear is now a tiger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of a threatening kind of mix there.
It's
Eeyore
terrifying.
put literally no effort in. He barely rapped.
He's a mummy.
I don't
He's
care.
bad at everything, though. That's his shtick.
I think
Isn't he
did a
just
good
sad at
job.
everything?
Well, he's sad because he's bad at everything. Have you seen his house? It's not good.
Oh yeah, it's like 3 twigs.
Yeah.
Less. I think you did a good job. And speaking of doing good jobs, or at least she thinks she does a very, very good job of everything that she does, we have this exclusive Edna mode backpack from The Incredibles. So this is just Edna looking all, pleased with herself, as she normally does. And it's got the no capes quote on there, because we all know superhero capes are a hazard, which makes me very upset because I love them. So I was very offended by that in the movie. But yeah, if you're a fan of Edna mode, definitely pick this one up. Next up, another glow in the dark set here. We have the Jimi Hendrix psychedelic
Wait,
landscape set.
Oh.
Ooh, see all the little outlines and everything glows in the dark. And it's even got like a bit of a black light feel to it as well, which is kind of cool. So this is the first lounge light I've ever done of Jimi Hendrix as well, which is really, really cool. So yeah, it's just basically a psychedelic landscape.
Real trippy.
With, just trippy stuff with Jimi Hendrix. And we've got his signature on the back there with some floral psychedelic flowers. I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
That one you
Sure.
can.
And to finish up, we finally have this Goofy movie collage set come in. We've been waiting on this one for a while, so I'm excited it's finally come in. This is just a bunch of scenes from the movie all smushed together to be wonderful and colourful. I don't know much about this movie. I haven't actually seen it.
Oh my god. Well, do yourself a favor and watch it this weekend and tonight.
As well as this weekend. Just keep going.
But I've got no good words to say about this bag. I'm sorry, everyone. Ugh.
That's fair. It might not be your thing, but it might be someone
It
else's
shouldn't.
thing.
But please buy it.
And that's all we've got from Loungefly this
Wow.
week for now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Lots more.
Mid-show, she'll have more.
Yay! Well, plenty of cool new things to talk about. I wonder what we're going to pick next. And Jess, it's records!
That just means it's you for the rest of the show.
Jesus Christ, I was not ready for that. Alright, hold on. I don't want to drop these. Hi, everyone. Here, I'm back. You gonna be my record holder?
Yeah.
Lovely. Cool. Hello, we're back with some new records that just went into the warehouse this week. So let's check them out. First off, we got Siegel and the Freedom Band, Freedom Goblins. Goblins. Thank you. So this album is the second album to feature the Freedom Band with Siegel. And when I was reading about this, the whole theme of the album is actually anti-theme, so each song does not go together. It is all completely different. He didn't want to make a cohesive concept album anymore. He just wanted to rock out and go for it. Taking on, I believe, indie, alternative, psychedelic sound, all those good things mixed together, and just really letting himself to play as an artist, which I think is really, really cool. That one. Cool, next up we got Silk Sonic, where is it? An Evening with Silk Sonic that features Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. We've actually had this on pre-order for a while and it's finally in. This is a really interesting album because it takes on very much a 70s soul sound with, very popular artists like Bruno Mars, who normally doesn't play around with that sound, and Anderson .Paak from the rap group. Playing together, just really making a cool sound. And if you've ever read up on their live concerts, they're playing in Vegas, I believe, and they make a rule that you actually can't let your phone in when you go to watch their show. Everything gets locked up, and yeah, you just have to enjoy the music. And it's just really smooth, really cool.
Special guest host, Bootsy Collins.
Oh! Yeah.
Bootsy.
And Thundercat. I like Thundercat.
What if my house burns down during that show? Can I sue Bruno Mars?
No, you can
Oh.
sue Anderson .Paak.
Okay, good.
Oh, not Anderson .Paak.
Too bad. My house is
Bruno Mars
gone.
probably has more funds to give.
Oh, yeah, it does.
There's that one. Next up we have Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone, I believe. Yeah, thank you.
I like Slipknot.
You can talk about this. Go, 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 go.
I can't talk about this. I just really like Slipknot.
Yeah. I believe this is their 4th or 5th album.
Why do they need that many people in the band?
Yeah, there's so many.
Because it's hardcore, alright?
There's a bunch of them that don't actually do anything.
They
They
just
just
stand there and us and look
Yeah.
honest.
they jump around and bash things on the stage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like the drums. Yeah.
Percussionists in quotation marks.
They just look real sweaty. But this is All Hope Is Gone. This one has some of the most popular songs, like Psychosocial, and I believe the other one is Custer on this one? No, it's not. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me.
We're all listening to you.
Only you.
No. But again, just really good. I like to say this album really put the band on the map. I did post this and some people had some other thoughts about that. But a lot of people were like, I was the one that put them on the map. Yeah, it was because it was their debut.
Whoa, I just saw the pentagram.
Yeah. Real spooky situations afoot now.
Oh.
Start shaking your boots, mate.
Whoa,
Ooh,
happy
look it up.
birthday, but okay.
But yeah, they just take on like that new metal, early 2000s rock, hard rock, heavy metal elements at some point when they dig real deep. And yeah, really cool. And this one is pressed on orange vinyl.
Ooh, fancy. That
Next-
seems very Slipknot.
Yeah, next up we have Lana Del Rey, Blue Banners. This album is really interesting because her last song, Chemtrails Over the Country Club, the day that released, she then announced this and it was released, I think, 2 months after her main last album. Of course, this is Lana Del Rey. She's sad. She's singing about Americana, relationships.
She does have two dogs.
Yeah, she's
Look
really,
at them.
look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, a carefree lifestyle where she doesn't feel the need to wear shoes.
Yeah.
She's got all 4 dogs out. Anyway, I think I'm out of jokes for today.
You're on a roll though. But again, just takes on that very soft, somber, almost acoustic in a way, and just sings about relationships, Americana, and things like that. The top track on this would probably be Arcadia, which I really liked. There's that one. Fugazi. Fugazi is a Seattle pop punk kind of rock punk band. Their most famous song would be Waiting Room. So this is the EP called 7 Songs, which later became their first debut album, which was 13 songs. Yes,
How many
Andy?
songs from that EP?
This one has 7.
Alright.
This one has
Thought
7.
they might be tricking me.
No, it's called 7 Songs because it has 7 songs.
That's good.
And it's got
Coincidence.
yeah, and it's got the main song that everyone, like their number 1 song, Waiting Room. We've also got Bulldog Front, Bad Mouth, and Give Me the Cure. Really, really great album. Really great. I like it. We got a few soundtracks coming up. So we actually got Back to the Future Part 2. Andy, take it away. I can hear you humming. And of course, this one is from Mondo, which I believe are probably the best for soundtracks in regards to the packaging and the gatefolds and things like that, and the pressings of the colours.
Please continue.
I was grooving. I was going for it. So yeah, this is from Back to the Future Part 2, which I think, is this the one where they go into
The future.
they go into the future in this one? I thought they go back to the past. in
No,
the
so they
second
go.
one.
It's called the original one's called Back to the Future because they go into the past. They have to get back to the future. But in Back to the Future Part 2, they end up going to the future. They have to get back to the past.
The third one's when they go to the west.
Yeah, they go too far back in time.
Yeah. Some might say they went too far with that movie.
Ooh.
No. No one would say that.
But yeah, really cool soundtrack right there. And last off, we got Thriller Also, which is based off the movie Popstar that The Lonely Island did. Honestly, it just features the classic Lonely Island tracks and lyrics and things like that, with songs like I'm So Humble, Equal Rights, The Finest Girl, which is also called the Bin Laden song, and just kind of inappropriate, but it kind of gets down and you have a boogie to it, and I like it. And so the cover is actually based off the album that was like made in the movie to base that. So it's actually 2 albums in one. So the music from the movie and then the album that has made reference into the movie. Pretty cool. I like it. Cool.
From Mondo.
That's, yeah, we love Mondo. So that's all for the records. Of course, check out our playlist. If you go on to Spotify, Popcultcha HQ, have a look at the Week in Review playlist. And also, this week, we've got another employee to make an awesome playlist, and it is Alice from the Ryrie Street Store shop. And she's gone in and she's put all of her top picks in there. Have a listen, give it a like.
What kind of music's on it?
What kind of music? A bit of everything. She's got the Star Wars soundtrack, got some David Bowie on there.
Stevie Nicks?
Yes, I believe so, yes. Yes. And pretty much all the albums that are mentioned on that playlist we stock and we sell and you can have. So give it a listen and enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta enjoy it. Well, thanks for that, Jess. I think it's time we spoke about some stuff on the table.
What about some Funko?
We can do some Funko. So, we have some Funko to talk about, because we're talking about Funko. Let's talk about, first and foremost, it's Rick and Morty. Rick with Memory Vial Pop Vinyl figure. It's a Funko exclusive. You can grab this by itself. You can grab it in a mystery box, or you can grab it with our newly introduced Popcultcha Pop Protection.
Ooh,
What's that?
That's exciting.
Well, we will put this Popcultcha exclusive item in a pop protector for you and ship it in a pop protector.
That's one protected pop.
That's one protected
Yeah.
pop. Make sure it
Very
gets you nice and
protected
safe. Not that it
A lot of
shouldn't,
options
but
there.
a little extra peace of mind goes a long way. Anyway, this is Rick from an episode where there's a helmet with a bunch of memory vials, and the red vials are instances in which Rick has messed up, and this particular vial has the word Pooh on it, so definitely a fond memory of his. But this is, if you're a fan of Rick and Morty, then why not? Why not? Some cool other new things that have come in.
I got a question about this one.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Second for that.
So, Mama Odie,
yeah.
why is she in the Disney princess line?
Because she is...
She knows one.
Oh, okay. So by association,
Yeah, essentially.
she's a princess.
Anyway, Mama
Yeah.
Odie from Princess and the Frog. And she's got this snake, and does the snake have a name?
I don't think so.
It
It's just
may
kind of
have a
there.
name.
El Snakeo.
Actually, they did say that in the movie, yeah.
Yeah, El Snakeo and Mama Odie. There's an E missing from the packaging, but
Your guess where it belongs.
anyway, this is a cool new release from Funko. Very good. Here's an item that is not a Funko exclusive, despite the sticker saying Funko exclusive. This is a TrishStratus.com exclusive. And grab it with a Funko sticker, why not? But it's done with Trish Stratus. And Bianca, you're familiar with her work in
Yeah, who was that?
WWE.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She pretty much started paving the way from the divas being divas to being respected kind of wrestlers and
Yeah.
stuff, even though they still did, Brian
Right,
Hayes
yes.
and things like that. But
Hell yeah.
she helped pave the
We
way
love
to
Trish.
what we've got
did
now.
she? Because she was doing her thing, and then right after that, they switched the women's championship to the Diva Championship. I feel
Yeah,
like
that
they actually
butterfly belt.
regressed for a while.
Yeah, but at least
She tried.
Trish and Lita, along with Molly Holly and some others, at least they just kept women's wrestling alive. That wasn't to do with TNA. They did a lot of really cool matches, especially Trish and Lita.
Yeah.
They did some good stuff. And she's diamond glitter now.
Diamond glitter.
Yeah, so pretty.
We have a couple new sodas that have come in. We have Predator. This is the Predator from the movie Predator. And look at him. There is a chase option, which I'm assuming is the shift suit. But we didn't get it, so...
What is the shift suit?
Shift suit is when he shifts invisible.
Oh no, it's with his mouth open.
Oh. That's disappointing.
Oh, I thought that was cooler.
I don't know what's cooler. Luke, you like Predator. What's cooler?
Yeah, I do.
Mask off or invisible?
Mask off and invisible. But no, both are pretty cool. I mean, the face is pretty damn iconic of the Predator.
Have you watched the new film Prey?
Yes, very, very good.
Very good film.
I liked it a
It's
lot.
very good. I think it's the best Predator film.
Yep, I would agree with that.
We also have from Wreck-It Ralph, Vanellope, and she's small.
She's
a
very small. She has candy in her hair.
She
Can't
does.
imagine that doesn't get annoying.
But chase of her is something. I don't know.
I don't know that one.
I didn't do my homework. We have some cool new Marvel releases. We have from Avengers Endgame, we have Thor, and this is a glow-in-the-dark Thor. And Thor has, he's got no Mjolnir, but no Stormbreaker.
Just Mjolnir.
Yeah,
And it glows in the dark.
it does. We also have some new Marvel Comics releases. We have Dr. Voodoo from New Avengers / Doctor Strange / Weird Tales, a bunch of other things. We also have from the animated X-Men lineup slash comics X-Men lineup. We have Jubilee, Longshot, and fan favorite Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has a sword.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would like to.
If you're a fan of 90s pop band Oasis, well, get ready because you have two questionably moral
Are you feeling
individuals.
Oh, no,
Are you feeling
why?
supersonic and want a gin and tonic?
What's wrong with them?
They're just bad people.
Oh,
Hey!
how bad?
Look, Liam
Like
Gallagher can say
Prince
some
Andrew
funny
bad?
things, but it's Liam Gallagher. He's just a scouser.
Oh,
Just a scouser.
Yeah, and then he's in his most iconic pose. He's wearing his parka, he's got his glasses on, he's
Yeah.
got his tambourine behind his back, which he
Yeah.
does at most of his live shows. I like Oasis.
Yeah.
a lot.
no. I feel like you're defending him too much.
No, Noel Gallagher,
What?
if you have to choose one of them, it's Liam.
You've got a clear favourite.
But Oasis, they made music up until like 10 years ago. And then
Yeah.
they stopped and went their own ways.
But the question is, who is the winner, Oasis or Blur? The Britpop question.
I don't know what you're saying anymore.
There was a big thing in the 90s when it came to like winning competitions like the VMAs and the UK pop charts and stuff, that who would be better, Oasis or Blur.
Well, I think Oasis had more radio play.
100%, yeah.
So
Where they were.
that's an indication. What's
Who's
Story More
better,
and Glory is a good
Blur
album.
You tell us.
No, I'm asking the viewers, Blur or Oasis? I want to know.
Yeah, man.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get on the wheel.
Ooh.
Hi. Star Wars Gaming Greats. Again, we have no idea what games these are from. This week we have the Imperial Rocket Trooper, who is on a nice, really cool, translucent, kind of like smoky base from the jetpack, which is nice, structurally nice.
Maybe a Jedi Fallen Order.
And we have Merrin, the Night Sister, from Star Wars video game. Let us know.
We've missed another Star Wars one down the bottom
Did we?
there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
and
did.
we missed Gore.
Oh, we missed a couple things. We got so wrapped up in this. This is a movie I'm going to watch tonight now that it's finally not at the movies and I can actually watch it on Disney.
I gotta watch it too.
So this is Gore from Thor Love and Thunder. They could have called it Gore Love and Thunder.
Missed opportunity.
And an arrival from Summer Convention exclusive, from the SDCC 2022 Summer Convention exclusive lineup that was in July. This has finally shown up, and it is Stan from the Book of Boba Fett, who is the Wookiee. Wookiee. That was a pretty cool character.
He's like a goth version of Chewbacca or something.
He's just like the high muscle kind of tough
Yeah.
guy.
But
If
he's
you're a
not
fan of Jurassic Park, I don't know anyone in this room who is, but maybe out there in the world there might be. Who would do something that annoying every week? It's good. It never gets old. We have Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park. This is the DNA in the animation where they learn about how they made the dinosaurs, where they get the dino DNA and they put it in the eggs. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. He's diamond glitter and he looks real crusty for some DNA. Naruto fans, this one went up on the website as pre-order last week. They've arrived already. We have Killer Bee from Naruto Shippuden. Comes with the option of a chase piece, where he's writing in his little notebook. There. So how chase pieces work is that you will place an order for this item. There is a chance that you might receive the chase version. There is a larger chance you will receive the regular version of that. You can't request either, and whatever you get is whatever you get. They're all picked at random by our warehouse team, so if you get lucky enough to get the chase, then you get the chase, and we like to keep it that way because that's how the game is meant to be played. So, carry on.
Very exciting. We also have a tiny little Naruto keychain as well, and he's eating noodles. Makes me hungry.
Funko exclusive sticker.
Yeah,
So
a tiny little sticker. Tiny little sticker.
Tiny little sticker.
Love it.
Let's talk about the prize we're going to do this week. Prize. surprise, surprise is the VHS version of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember I saw this film first time on VHS. At that point, it wasn't regarded as a Disney film, but it now is. So that's one cool thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have Disney on the packaging either, so that's good. That reflects it quite accurately for its time period. But features Jack on the top of the hill, and it features a little mini hill.
Probably the most iconic moment from the film.
Yeah.
Right?
Bianca, you've got a nice parody version of this on right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a crossover with Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda.
Nice.
The Nightmare on Termina. I love it.
It's similar to that thing.
Pop magazine covers. This is Slam magazine featuring Sean Kemp from Seattle Sonics. And there is the pop version of the photograph reflected on the cover of this edition of Slam magazine. He is holding it in the same way that he's holding it and leaping. It's just they've done. You know what it is.
They've made a vinyl version of the cover.
Yay. And we also have this awesome 5-pack for Nightmare Before Christmas. So we've got all the characters. We've got Jack the Mayor, Oogie Boogie, Sally, and Zero. All in a glow up black light. Can I get the lights? I now have trauma. But no, really cool 5-pack. I think it's really cool. And yeah, grab it. It's cool. What else we got?
We got some cool new statues from Knucklebones. If you like music and collecting things, well, get ready because you're in for a real treat of combination. This is a 3D cover of the Scorpion album Blackout. It features the album art from the vinyl record in the scale of the original vinyl release, and they've made it into a 3D sculpture, complete with kind of like broken glass shards, aspects that really jut out.
And some of them are translucent too, which is really cool.
They are, and you've got really good kind of like bandage texture on the head there.
Who doesn't love some forks in the eye?
It makes me very uncomfortable.
He's good. His teeth make me more uncomfortable because they got some real kind of.
Yeah, got some to them, don't they?
It's actually really well detailed. It is an edition of 1982,
What? Oh, okay.
the year in which the album was released. Really great series that I think this is the best line that Knucklebones do, because they're actually building on existing artwork and turning it into something that stands on its own, which is really cool.
It's quite unique to them too.
Yeah, it is. It is. We got some of their 10 scale figures in. From ACDC, we have Back in Black statue, which features two of their, more popular.
Brian Johnson and Angus Young.
Those are the guys. Those are the guys. And from an earlier era, we have Bon Scott.
In all of his glory.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm zooming.
Good. Where's the glory? There's the glory.
Yeah,
There it
right
is.
in there.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Tommy Iommi fans. He's in a band, Luke.
Yep, Black Sabbath.
That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah, I know which
Yeah.
one that is.
This guy.
Yep.
He's
He's got a nice mustache.
Yeah.
He does. He's got a pretty cool kind of pearlescent, silky top on too. There, a really nice finish on that.
Yeah.
And he's Iommi bass there as well, with the kind of Celtic banding on it. Pretty sweet.
And who's this fine, skinny fellow?
That guy would be Randy Rhoads of Quiet Riot fame there.
He's on some speakers, so I doubt that riot is, as stated, quiet.
No, definitely not quiet. Also, they're Rhodes ramps. Ramps? Amps.
Amps.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he has some pretty luscious locks going on there. and the wiriest arms I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
wowie. He's been into marathons. Who else we got here?
We have one of the nameless ghouls from Ghost, who is
What's their name again?
Ghost, nameless ghoul.
Good.
Said it.
Yep.
He's doing a heckin' lean.
He's
as
defying
well.
gravity a little bit there.
He is really leaning in.
He's doing a real
Oh, wow.
lean.
Yeah. With flat feet on the ground. Like I can't even fathom that.
So that's
like
meant
a-
to be
He's
like
about
that.
to fall over.
What's the clip? Is it Smooth Criminal where they do the
Yeah.
lean? I can't.
You nailed that. Did you get a splinter
I
from the wall?
can't do it. As he says, as he nearly does it.
Yeah.
We got some stage accessories as well. We got these are a bunch of little road cases that come with accessories that reflect the band itself. So from Kiss, we got their stage light, which is cool. They open, and you've actually got in each one little kind of like backdrop banners as well.
Yeah, that was really cool. The AC/DC one has the album cover art from Highway to Hell on it, which is pretty cool. There we go. All the boys.
And Pink Floyd comes with the pig.
Dirty Pig.
Dirty pig.
Dirty Animal.
Yeah.
From the album.
Very dirty
And nothing else in there.
Well, I think the pig lives in there. He can get in there.
He does.
Yeah.
If you want to keep him all super safe.
Put your pig in there.
Yep.
Pig in a box.
Also got a cannon.
We do. This is from AC/DC.
Yeah, AC/DC cannon. They they'd have these at the show, and they would shoot money out of them.
That's
sometimes.
Real money?
Yep. At one stage they used it, and
Ooh.
then they kind of just started shooting confetti and other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were losing probably a lot of money.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Knuckle bones.
Yep.
From
sweet.
Starius, we have from Clash of the Titans. We have what's the
Bupo.
Ubo, the mechanical owl. So this is part of Starius's Ray Harryhausen collection, and I'm a big fan of their Ray Harryhausen collection. I think it's the best thing happening in the collectibles industry at the moment.
He's all kind of articulated too.
They have captured the look and feel of all of these animated, stop motion animated creatures that Harryhausen has built over the last 100 years, and turned them into really well designed collectibles. You've got cool things from Medusa through to the Kraken, through to all these other really great releases, dinosaurs and a bunch of other cool things.
Oh, you're all about the dinosaurs.
All about the
aren't you?
dinosaurs. But definitely check out this piece. It is, I think, 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, it would be about right.
Yeah. But a really awesome release, and I recommend grabbing that. From Iron Studios, though, we've got some cool new releases, Luke. You're very excited to talk about.
I like Mortal Kombat, and these are rad, these statues. You've got your Sub-Zero here, and the Scorpion. You can't get much more of an iconic gaming rivalry than these two here. Heaps of skulls, gory details, what you would expect from any kind of Mortal Kombat statue there. Got the Sub-Zero with the spine rip,
he
which is
finished
from his...
him.
Oh, he did, sir. Did indeed. Taken from his fatality, where he would rip the skull and the spine out of his victims. It's got some really cool kind of translucent, icy effects and stuff, like he's forming the ice ball reader, free someone with that, and continuing the theme through the base there too. Scorpion, on the other hand, a bit more of a fiery character, kind of ghost demon from the netherworld. He's got a lava-y kind of hot field and themed base there. Of course, with his shuriken rope there, the spear that he would launch into his opponents and get over here, bring him in and mess him up. Very cool stuff. I'm a big fan of that. Mortal Kombat.
No.
Mortal Kombat.
We got some pewter statues as well from
Beautiful.
from Royal
Salvador?
yeah from
Yeah.
Royal Selangor. So these are made of pewter materials, which is like a metal essentially. As you can gather, they come in silver or they come in gold. They're highly limited, especially the gold ones.
Yeah, the gold gilt versions, they're pretty pretty
sought after.
They are.
Yeah, like for example, this Winnie the Pooh and Piglet one here is number 35 out of only 300 worldwide.
Versus what's the silver variant?
The silver, this is number 217 of 1500.
Yeah, okay, so a lot smaller run.
Yeah, so if you want to invest in these, it is well worth investing in these gold ones. So we've got Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, we've got Boba Fett as well. And we have Obi-Wan from
The prequel
trilogy, yep. We've also got Wolverine, his first appearance in The Incredible Hulk, which is pretty cool. And then we have first appearance of Daredevil as well.
I like there's a nice little subtle touch with these ones where they've like the claws are really shiny, and then
So I think the claws aren't pewter. I think they're steel of some sort.
okay.
But what I love about these pewter statues is the hybrid material of like all the bases are made of resin.
Yeah.
And they do these really great matte black sculptural bases that really make the metal characters pop.
Yeah, this is quite cool. Like the fist with the claws jutting out of it there.
Yeah.
Nice little.
And they've
Over to
sculpted
Wolverine.
individual group pages on this comic
Yeah.
here. It's actually really kind of a natural feel to it. So,
See that there.
but yeah, they're all really great pieces. They all have plaques on the back to indicate their run and some history around it. So I recommend grabbing these. They're really good. You can check them out at our collector gallery in North Geelong if you want to see our full range of Royal Selangor goods there. Otherwise, grab them online.
Heavy
They're
too.
your collection.
Like
They are.
solid.
I'm pretty sure they're solid pewter. I don't think they're cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like it when you pick them up.
But really cool. Hasbro, we have a cool new release in the Black Series replica series. It is Bogatan's helmet from Mandalorian.
Can you put it on?
Not with this hair. Someone else is going to have to do it.
Going.
Oh, as I would.
Yeah!
No, that's not that one. So it's actually pretty light. It's pretty comfortable. You could go to a convention. You could be like, hi. Or you could get a Darksaber and live out your wildest Mandalorian fantasies.
You look like Bogatan going to a job interview.
Hi. Yeah, button up there.
Yep.
Do I have the job?
You bring best qualities.
You're looking a bit rough around here.
But it's yeah. I'm a big fan of all of these helmet replicas that Hasbro do because, as I said, they're lightweight, they're comfortable, and they're designed to be worn. A lot of them do have special features. I think this one is just a nice interpretation of the helmet.
I think it's got adjustable straps and stuff on the inside there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I don't need to adjust this. It fits me like a glove. And by glove, I mean a helmet. Like some kind of head glove. But it does the trick. And it's actually quite easy to see out of as well. So I recommend it. That's a buy.
Pretty sweet.
It's a good buy.
What about the socks?
Oh, we have socks. If you were a fan of Tom and Jerry, Beavis and Butthead, Scarlet Witch, My Hero Academia, or Super Mario, well, we have just the assortment of foot
Who's gonna say it?
foot gloves that foot glove needs that you would
I was
need.
just trying to think of the worst accent to do.
It's a no.
That's too close.
Yeah.
I've got nothing.
What? A non-Italian accent?
Yeah. Like do a different character, but say that.
What do you mean?
Like just any other character. Like I can't. What's the character on this table? Somebody say
Winnie the
something.
Pooh?
Yeah, be Winnie the Pooh and say it's me, Mario.
It's a me. No, I
Who was that?
Winnie the Pooh sound like?
yeah.
Anyway, socks. You should get them, put them on your feet, keep them warm, keep them comfy.
Are
No,
they?
you can do it. You can do it as Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Like, it's a me, Mario.
There we go.
There
We
you go.
did it
We accomplished that bit.
in record time.
Well, yeah, these are great socks.
Are they long?
So the larger ones are quite long, as indicated by their length.
Like they go all the way to the knee.
But they're good character socks, and if you are fond of shorts, well, these might just be the best thing you could buy today. Skirts as well.
Trying to break in a pair of shoes.
Anything,
and you protect them.
anything above the knee would allow these to be seen in all their glory. I'd recommend a low shoe to just really make sure that the ankle coverage isn't taking anything away from the sock design.
What about Crocs?
Crocs would be okay. They might detract from the sock itself because they're quite an ugly shoe. Loafers would be good. Loafers would be good.
What about some moccasins?
Moccasins, I could see that. I can see
You're
that.
saying moccasins, but you'll say Crocs are ugly.
Well, all right. I mean, a nice moccasin. But yeah, we sell socks.
Yep, we do.
We also sell cards. We have some Fortnite cards and some new Magic releases that Jess is going to tell us all about.
Yeah, I kind of can. I really just recently started playing Magic: The Gathering with a bunch of mates from work. So I believe this one only released today. The Dominaria Unite, which I believe is based off Greek mythology and characters from that, which I think is really cool to bring into your gameplay. So that means there's different worlds, different characters, different lands, which is how the currency you kind of use to play the cards and tap them and things like that. I'm still very new to it. And then we also got over here the more Dominaria, and they're all Dominaria. Wow. But they're all different things. I really like this one because of the sets, and I believe you can't necessarily build a deck from this collection. You do have to have a starter set to have the kind of the basics. These are just more that you add into your existing deck that you could then play with and stuff like that. And like every other Magic: The Gathering card, the back of the card is the exact same print. So if you were to go to tournaments or into games, you can't tell that it's a newer edition or a newer collection and things like that. Fortnite cards, yeah, Fortnite.
Yeah. If you're a fan of Fortnite, these are from Panini, and you can collect them and trade them. This is the third series of Fortnite cards, and it might be the first that we've stocked.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yay, Fortnite. So
if you're not into sports, you're not into Pokemon, and you're a big fan of Fortnite, well, these are a good way to get into trading cards. They're actually quite affordable.
They all have different
packs
pictures.
and I recommend them.
Yay.
We have some cool new Geek Tikis in.
Geek Tikis, we have Darth Maul looking pretty
Dark.
Yeah, pretty
Darth Maul.
Pretty darky.
Not a very good
also-
red.
He looks like he wants ramen.
He wants a dark rum.
And we also have He-Man and Skeletor as well.
I
Which is pretty cool.
like that they've done illustrative aspects of this, but I also dislike that they've done illustrative aspects of this. I don't know how I feel.
I don't like
Did you
He-Man's
flip it?
theme.
You mean like a painted sort
Yeah.
of on top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It detracts from the sculptural elements of it, but it also enhances character specifics elements of it, and I just don't know, guys.
The big question is, what do you put in He-Man and what do you put into what's the drink of choice that goes into those? Do you think? What do they look like they'd enjoy? Skeletor's Pasito. He's a Pasito.
Yes.
He-Man can be goon.
He's on the goon.
These are classy tiki mugs.
Goon's classy.
Yeah.
Fruity Lexia makes you
Yeah.
sexy. Yeah.
Well, I would go for a little I don't know, something fruity, little pineapple aspect to it. I don't know.
Pina colada.
Pina colada. Yeah, I could make that happen.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. All right. Geeky tikis.
He's sold now.
Crack them open after the show.
We have some new action figures in. From Hasbro, we have a couple of new arrivals from the Black Series, Star Wars. We have from Rogue One Star Wars, we have Baze Malbus. And he's got his little backpack there that he, I think it was a flamethrower, maybe? I can't remember. Somebody help me.
I don't want to.
And
It's a big gun.
and from OG Star Wars, aka New Hope, we have Dr. Everson, and he is not an attractive guy.
I've never seen that man in my life. Who is that man?
He's in a scene.
He starts to
He's
start a bar fight.
a grubby, scarred smuggler from Alaskan. Cornelius Everson was once a promising surgeon, but became notorious for conducting cruel medical experiments.
Isn't he in the bar, like at the first?
I think he is, or he's in that scene with Jabba.
Yeah.
I
think he gets his arm cut off, doesn't he? Oh no, that was his mate. Anyway.
WWE figures from Mattel. This is part of their Ultimate line.
Yeah, we've got the Fiend and we've got Alexa Bliss, basically two kind of crazy characters. They pair well together. Come with lots of accessories and extra parts and all that kind of thing, and they're pretty cool.
That guy's in Slipknot, isn't he?
I mean, sure, he could be. He can do some percussion work.
Yeah,
He can bang around.
Their Ultimate line are the premier WWE action figures from Mattel. They come with a bunch of interchangeable accessories. All WWE action figures are quite well digitally sculpted. A lot of them are done by physical scans, 3D scans of the wrestlers themselves. So they do always reflect the professionals, entertainment professionals quite well.
Yeah, that's
cool
very
packaging
cool.
as well.
And we've got some Warhammer over here, I see.
I'm going to tell you all about it.
Yeah, we've got the Ultramarines Reaver Marine here. Now these fine fellows are kind of like the shock attack troops for the Marines. They get in close, they do the dirty work, and as is reflected by some of their accessories and stuff here. Got some grenades here, kind of like a close combat bolt gun there, and his kind of terrifying Reaver mask there. These are all fully articulated action figures. Really, really good. Whole bunch more in the series. Definitely get amongst these if you're a Warhammer fan. These are cool as.
Cool as what?
Cool as.
You're gonna have to back that up.
A really, 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 really cool thing called Warhammer, and you should get into it.
I feel like the 90s were the time to get into it.
It's had a bit of a resurgence. Yeah, as that's why they're getting on board, and why you should get on board too. Do it.
Luke wants people to play.
I need friends.
DC figures from the Blackout, upcoming Blackout film. I think it's upcoming. Still.
Maybe.
I don't know if it was released, it didn't make much of a splash, so I assume it's upcoming. We have Black Adam with cloak. As you can see, he is wearing a cloak.
Yay, close.
We have Hawkman, who is half man, half man wearing a Hawkman costume. We have and black. We have Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate.
With a
He's
helmet
a
on.
cool helmet. And a cape.
A cape,
Cape's raw.
but cape's not specified on the box, so
He's got a cape on the back.
it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got a gold label release. This is Ocean Master. Ocean Master is from, I'm guessing, Aquaman.
Yes.
This is the new 52 version of Ocean Master. Another gold label release. We have Batman Dark Detective from DC Future State.
Oh, that art on the back is very cool too.
He's angsty.
That's very broody.
Rory.
Well, even his face, though, he's very like.
Real kind of like military get up from. There's no black. It's weird. I don't like it. And from Superman, we have Superman from DC Future State. Again, another DC Future State figure. This is Superman, and he is wearing questionable amount of clothing.
Like a Spartan?
I was going to say, he
yeah.
looks Spartan, doesn't he?
He's got an axe and a shield.
Why keep the cape?
Because it's iconic.
But that's also.
You didn't give anything
Spartan
else.
thing they had.
Oh,
They
yeah,
wore
true.
those red capes.
Yeah,
And they didn't have much else on.
And that's everything we have to show you this week.
That is everything.
So, before we talk about the prize wheel, I just want to talk to everyone about how Loungefly is currently 20% off this weekend.
Whoa,
Just use the
yeah.
code Loungefly at checkout. You can get all of this Loungefly 20% off. All new arrivals from Loungefly at 20% off. All in-stock Loungefly is 20% off. Excludes pre-orders, excludes existing orders. But now until Monday, definitely jump online, add a piece of Loungefly to your collection. Why wait? Just
That's
do
a
it now.
good deal.
Yeah.
Get on that.
Jump online, check it out. It's great. It's a great deal. Great deal.
Let's give one stuff away.
What are we spinning for first?
We're going to spin for the... There it is. The Tweedledee and Tweedledum prize. This is anything but a dumb prize. Whoa! Big spin.
Okay.
He's been practicing.
Wow. Oiled up the bearings. Maybe too much. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Who is it? Sonia Clark.
Yeah.
Good spin.
Did you write that
Good win.
differently for some
I-
reason?
I was
wrote
looking
that.
at that and thinking, that's not my writing. How did they get there?
Sonia, congratulations. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, and email address. If you wanted this backpack and you missed out, jump online now. It's 20% off. Go and get it.
Woo!
I'll be getting this cast with a friendly ghost one. Jack Skellington, VHS cover. Let's spin it. Let's find out who's going to win. If Sonia wins again, you just get the one prize you get to. Let's keep spinning until someone wins.
Dion Maroney.
Congratulations, Dion. You won the VHS number 4 Christmas Jack Skellington Pop VHS cover. Please send us a private message on Facebook. Your name, personal information, and email address is the information we need, and we'll get that sent out to you next week. We're going to do a mystery prize.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Ooh. The winner is going to be...
How unexpected. But the real question is,
Ooh.
you're a crazy man.
I am, that's crazy. No, we'll give this away.
Oh, there was one thing we forgot to
Yeah,
talk
we'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
You get one job.
Yeah.
Let's spin for the 94 Christmas 5-pack.
Sorry everyone, you'll have to wait till next week to find out what it was.
But the anticipation.
Telmark Bezos.
Congratulations, Selma. Can you please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, personal information, and email address, and we'll get this sent out to you next week. Guys, thanks for watching another week in review here at Popcultcha. Again, 20% off Loungefly this weekend. Use the code Loungefly. Super easy to remember. Just do it. I've been Andy, Salute, Jess, Blake behind the camera, and of course Bianca. We'll catch you next week for another exciting episode. Until then, have a good week, folks.